Andre Nelson. I'm a lecturer in the College of Sport and Exercise Science. I teach mainly undergraduate nutrition and resistance training, and I also teach into the Masters of Clinical Exercise and Rehabilitation. I just really enjoyed the shared experiences coming into a room with educators from a variety of different experience levels, from people who are still students and were doing some sessional teaching, through to quite experienced educators who've been in the tertiary system for a long period of time, and just soaking up the varied experiences that everyone had sort of had with teaching as a student, as a lecturer, and in different situations, and sharing the problems that everyone was sort of facing, and different ways of addressing those problems, and different approaches to education, I guess. Really recommend it to come along. It's for really anyone from any sort of a teaching background and experience level, from someone who's starting out to someone who's been doing it for a long time. It's just a good way of sharing ideas, coming up to speed with recent innovations, especially things like technology. I've found, especially with things like VU Collaborate starting up now, we've got this new technology platform that we need to be able to use, and students will respond to it, I feel, as well. So learning different ways of coming up with content and learning outcomes that the content matches, and trying to develop that and experiencing that with different people in different areas and things they come up with. And I think if you come along with some problems you've faced and use those as sort of a foundation for some of the discussion in class, that you can come up with solutions there and then. So you can actually leave the class with some solutions that you can implement for maybe problems you've had in the past. Probably some of the key things I came out with was ability to develop learning outcomes in a better way, really thinking about what do my students need to know in a particular unit or area, how do I address what they need to know, how do I assess that, so coming up with those assessment tasks and the best mediums to assess students through a variety of different mediums, especially for the cohorts of students we have these days coming into the university, and different strategies and approaches as well to both engage and to teach the students. And things like a flipped classroom type strategies was something I'd never really encountered before. So those are probably some of the key things I came out with.